My people know how on a day I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Depending from where you listen to the sound of my voice, this is the Biafra Superstars Media. My people, Dangote truck was spotted in China. And the Nigerian media, they are happy about it. They are celebrating, they are calling it a milestone. That Dangote started his business with just 5,000 naira loan. And today, his trucks are plying the road of China. I want you to hear this by yourself. Hear this video for yourself. And then you will understand, say, even the media in Nigeria don't know what's going on. They are naive. When a country is being sold to China, they don't understand what's going on. They call it a milestone. They call it an achievement, a success. Hear what they said, then I will come back and school this lady or school the Nigerian media for them to understand what is happening by seeing the truck of Dangote ply the road of China. If you're ready, let's go. Hear this one.
A moment for the Nigerian collective. Back home, growing concerns are surfacing over fears of monopoly in the petroleum sector as Dangote Refinery takes shape. But some distributors worry about being pushed out of business. But still, monopoly or not, a Nigerian-owned tanker, you guys, navigating the roads of Asia, tells a powerful story of vision, grit, and relentless ambition. From humble beginnings in 1977, when he started his business journey with just a 500,000 naira loan from his uncle, to now building Africa's largest industrial empire, today the Dangote name isn't just on factories or trucks in Nigeria. It's making moves across continents. But a viewer back home, I leave you with this question. If a truck bearing the name Dangote can travel 7,000 miles from Nigeria to China, I urge you to ask yourself, how far can your dreams go when they are fueled by consistency and courage? Now, team, I'm thoroughly enjoying this new segment because I think it's very important, especially with the current political and social climate, that we remember that Nigeria is a place that is full of vision and potential, and we celebrate our small wins. How important do you think telling the Nigerian story is?
Nigeria is a beautiful country. It is a great nation. We have very talented people. I heard of the youngest pilot that ever flew a plane, a Nigerian girl. I think she was 9 or so when that happened. And now there's Dangote truck in China. I don't think that truck traveled all the way to China. I think they branded the truck right there. But the important thing is that we have the Dangote brand doing business in China, and that's a big win.
Hold it there. You guys don't know what you are saying, with all due respect. You guys are naive to the information. For the fact you saw a Dangote truck, a oil tanker, an oil truck with the name Dangote written on it in China, it tells you that one of the major shareholders of Dangote are the Chinese. It means Nigeria has been sold, because we told you that Dangote, he got his money from where? The so-called allocation from the federal government, the Biafran oil money being used to make this man to become a so-called billionaire or the richest man in Africa. And today, you are seeing his truck plying the roads of China. It tells you that China has joined the business. It's now a venture. It's a business. China now has a sister company known as Dangote, dealing with oil in China. So now the main question is this. Can they open the books? Can they reveal the books for us to know how much in terms of percentage does Dangote really have compared to China? Can they open the books? You see, sometimes by mistake, these guys, they expose themselves. In terms of percentage of that company, Dangote, in terms of the oil side, because last time we heard that, oh, he has, retired from, is it from the sugar side or something else? It is clear that those that got the oil refinery in that so-called Nigeria are the Chinese. The Fulani cabal, they did business with China. They were just fronting Dangote. It was the Chinese. That's why you will see a truck with the name Dangote. It means there is a sister company in China. There's an office, a branch, an international office that the shareholders of China, they run in China. But when you leave it to the media, they say, no, we thank God, though, God is good. This man started from just 5,000 naira. Today, he has gone so high. How high can you go with your dreams, your vision? Dangote truck, plowing the whole of China. The same thing with the man they call Akon, the singer, Akon, who said he was opening, is it a city in Africa? Akon City or something with solar. But now we have found out that it was the Chinese that used Akon to open the so-called Akon City in Africa. And guess what happened in the case of Akon? All the land he bought, he fronted himself as the owner of those businesses. All the land he bought in Africa, probably more in Senegal, where he came from. China now, they have taken full ownership of those lands. So it means the Chinese can do anything they want to do with it. Yes, it was bought for real estate. But you cannot tell them how to build, because what they wanted was the land, and they've gotten the land for cheap. So of course, Akon will build some houses, but you will see lots of space, acres of space in the so-called land bought by Akon. Today, Akon has been exposed as a front man for the Chinese. And today, now, with the years say Dangote, his truck are plowing in China. Hi, Nigerians, they're so gullible. Your media Nigerian media don't punish you now well. Over here, they are thanking God. They say, we thank God. It's a miracle. It's a good news. This man, Dangote, he started with just 5,000 naira. Hi, God have mercy. Don't worry. I've got some Chinese friends and contacts. I will make some contacts. I will ask them to do an in-depth research. Although the Chinese government, their own things, they covered. You won't even know what they are doing. I know that. But I will ask them to do some research. That Dangote truck was found in China. Do some research and get back to me. But for the media of Nigeria, you are making the biggest mistake. You are wrong with your analysis. Seeing those trucks ply the roads of China shows you the main sister company is in China. The sister company of Dangote, the same name. But now the problem is, say, of what percentage does the Chinese government control? I will leave that for the dogs. For those that have ears, let them hear. For those that have ears, let them hear.